Hey everybody, I hope. So I've been trying to uh, come out and begin talking about what it is that I do. And part of what I do is I talk about what I do. I think today, um, looking at my list, I've so far. Oh yeah, so this is what I wanted to say. See, I always have an introduction that is like a sort of a filter. If you don't go past it, then you don't get this part. Look, today I have to work on dishes because I got a little bit done yesterday, but not all the way. So I was trying to do my um, hack of light, as Kevin Pittman said yesterday in the ongoing like weekly group session that he does as part of his Superhuman Academy program. That food is not the only uh, source of energy that we should refine and enjoy. As I think I mentioned before, light is another one. So one of the hacks is to allow light to hit your body uh, in as much as your body as possible. And the specific hack that he talked about was to do it in the morning as you wake up. One of the things, like chugging water or whatever. And I have an issue with being shirtless in front of people, and so like the space that I have here is my backyard, and it's pretty small, and neighbors that walk there would easily, see me just sitting there. But I was trying to go through how I am working through this anyways. Obviously, it's issues that come from uh, childhood and everything about self-image and stuff. Uh, yeah, and then I heard somebody walking by when I heard it through the fence in the bushes there, and I grabbed my shirt that I always keep on my side just in case, and I walked inside the house and I called it quits. Yeah. So, and then I was gonna talk about it, but Keen has been a little busy for me. Okay, that's like 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and I haven't said much. So, going down a list that challenges me in the things that I am working on is a working list. So, see, I have getting sun on my skin on my list. It has to be direct, so it can't be through a window or anything. So, like, I would have to open this door, and I would have to, like, open the screen door and just kind of like stand here, like just here getting sunlight. And if I step out here, I will get more. But this is where I kick it, in this chair. In the morning, the sun hits me there, and I'm a little hidden with this device here, see? Kind of like this. And in the morning, the sun comes through here. So this is a combination. Usually Diana is the one that's making the space for us here, and she kind of knows what I go through and what I need. So she's kind of like created this space, you know, the whole thing. They are the plants that I love working with, and more keeps me here at home doing my thing. I'm like the housewife, you know, and I'm trying to learn that role very well. Look at Mia emerging. She loves kicking it under the bougainvillea. Bougainvillea. And so, you know, I'm the one with the posts, with the uh, social media persona, with my own business, energy healer and whatnot, and like coach, and man, trying to improve my life and exercising and doing all these things, being an entrepreneur. And she's the one going out to work, has a steady job, works at the school district, brings a steady paycheck and insurance, you know, like medical insurance for us, David and Bea included. And I bring in enough and even more than enough, kind of like when I work it. And so my thing has been to work it and to make it work continuously. So far, I haven't had to go take a job at a warehouse somewhere, which probably would be the place where I would go, because the tarot readings, the coaching especially, also the readings a little bit, and the charms a little less, have been providing enough. But I'm attempting to raise it more. So that's part of kind of like what I want to say. And I'm employing a lot of techniques that are already proven. I have like coaches and mentors that are awesome at evolution seminars, you know, and like Matt Browning and Mike Begala, and I talk about Kevin Pittman, and I have a list that comes from above me as well, like he pulls me up, not horizontally into in the world, but up and in, so into the realms of the inner worlds. That one comes from my teacher, and by my own guidance, internal guidance. And one of the things that it has me doing right now is Resh, which are, it's a specific way of saluting the sun. Every morning I've done it before on camera and stuff. Um, and a few other things. I'll talk more about that later. So, yeah. As an example, then, working with hacking light, so that I just need to get light into my body. I'm facing inside, and by facing, I mean I'm working with the instances of where the voices tell me how shameful my body is, how I should cover it. And not just because I need to cover it because others find it disgusting, but also before that even, because I didn't want it touched. Yeah, so it's an adventure anyways, you know. Coaching differs from therapy in that we strive for under the idea that we have to continue moving. It's a forward movement influence. it's therapeutic in the sense that we go back, where we need to, in order to release energetic knots and to fix limiting beliefs that came about as responses to defend ourselves and also to build our ego, which eventually helped us conquer the world. Yeah. Now, um, it's it's like a hack. We rush things, we rush it. So like you have goals and you need healing and everything. So we have the way of making it happen anyways, right? In spite of. If you're depressed, therapy, I believe, has you managing it in different ways, even with medication and stuff. But and by also talking and revisiting the past and working things out, having revelations and everything. Well, as coaching has some of that in place, but only as needed because the emphasis is on the goals and it's on that sense of purpose and moving forward then with the goals, with the sense of purpose, moving forward in letting go and releasing and or allowing or freeing yourself if that's what needs to happen right now, taking a step, upgrading, training if that's what needs to happen right now. So it all depends. All right, cool. So part of my thing right now is the list. It keeps me afloat. I'll share the list soon. I didn't want to make this a 12-minute video, so it's gonna be like a 13-minute video. Okay. I hope